I invested $27,000 to go there and get told that I'm sick. Right. But the reality was I was just fucking being an idiot, making poor choices, and obviously grateful for fake tits at that time of my life. The investments I was making inside of it were daily deposits into something that didn't really resonate with who I was, and it wasn't conducive with the lifestyle that we live now. But an interesting thing is if you do things long enough over and over, just imagine, consider the possibility that I would have done the reps of that style approach of recovery, right? I use the word air quotes recovery. What do you think my life would be like? Who would I be right now?
Oh,
had I went down that path, right?
I don't want to say yikes, but that was like my first initial.
Let me throw a disclaimer here because there might be somebody listening to but it is what it is. They can choose to listen to me or choose not to listen to me. To us, I should say. But if you're doing something that works for you, please go for it. I want you to win. But for me, man, that was not a winner. Those words that came out of me were fucking pussy shit.
And I think because I know you obviously so well, and reading what you had wrote and just how it is so the opposite of everything that you preach, I was reading it and I was like, oh, to me personally, because like I said, because I know you, I was cringing. I was like, oh my God, who is this pussy of a man? This is not my husband. What the heck?
It's funny because it shows the investment of, back on topic, of the investment that I made into myself when I decided to do this. But at that time, I mean, it's interesting that was brought up because you saved that. You could have clearly thrown that away, right? Well, we put the studio here and I looked at it with Dave. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Dave and I looking at him like, holy shit, dude, this is my notes from this. Like, let's see what I was about that day. And then I looked at it, man, and I was like, I was not happy to be there. I invested tens of thousands of dollars to be there, to change my life. And the things that were going into me in my mind, I remember just sitting in this, even the church, they had a church inside of this thing and they brought some guy in who wrote a book about AA, and he was a nice guy, but like him telling me that I was just fucking sick. Mm-hmm. And somewhere inside of that, I was buying that shit. That's the thing. If somebody tells you a lie long enough, right, you're going to believe
to believe it.
And I was in this high-powered room of lies for however many 28 days in a place of depression and pain and just shit.